definitely. It's a good pitch. We're very happy batting this morning. We just didn't play well enough today. I wouldn't say he's playing in the mounds, but he's a quality bowler. He's very consistent in the areas that he hits. And he's been on top for us in the first 2 test matches, no doubt about it. We've got some work to do. So he's been a standout bowler for them, and we've got to find ways of remedying that when you come into the second innings. We were surprised. However, looking at the makeup of the side with 3 seamers, it was a possibility, and the history of the ground statistically where there is something on offer in the mornings. But we were surprised to be asked to bat first this morning. I think they're different spinners. We felt with the 3 seamers, the captain felt that they could get a wicket. There are a lot of balls beating the bat, and they, after initially maybe bowling a few soft balls, they got into a good rhythm. And Imran's a different type of bowler. He's very much a strike bowler, whereas Ashwin's a lot more, I suppose, consistent in his areas. Imran's a lot more of an aggressive spinner and will probably tend to give a few more runs away than a guy like Ashwin would, and that's why the captain feels it's best to use him in short spells at the right times in the game. Look, a lot of soft dismissals. We'll be first to admit that there were far too many soft dismissals. When you play against a quality bowling attack like India, you've got to limit the freebies that you give them. And today, far too many soft dismissals for our liking. Not a conscious plan to attack him, but you can't just sit in your crease all the time against quality spinners, because you're going to get a good delivery that's going to beat you or find the edge or just skid on. So you've got to look to score. And it's about taking the right decision and taking the right option. And a few times you didn't take the right option today. So if you just sit back in your crease and we get bowled out, guys will say, well, you guys are not playing positively enough. If you try and look to score, they'll say, well, you guys are playing too loosely. So it's a fine line, and it's a tough balance. No, he's obviously disappointed. Every batter that gets out is disappointed. Nobody tries to get out intentionally. But that's how AB plays. He's phenomenally quick on his feet. Just one managed to bounce and hit the glove, I suppose, and off the pad and got caught. But that's the nature of AB de Villiers' batting. He's always looking to score and looking to dominate against bowlers. And it came off today. He played beautifully for his 85. Just unlucky that he wasn't able to get his 100. We've just got to stick with it. Historically, that the first session at this ground tends to reap rewards for the bowlers. So we've got to be very disciplined in the way we start tomorrow morning. We've got to hit the top of off stump with the odd bounce. It might sound simple, but that's generally what we've got to try and do for our seamers. And try and make some early inroads tomorrow. We know, particularly in this country, this game speeds up, and it's not impossible to lose 6 or 7 wickets in a session. So although we're a long way behind the game at the moment, we know tomorrow morning's session can get us right back into it if we come and execute our plans really well. There's no need to panic as yet. Look, I suppose we've come here with a newish look team in terms of test batting. Amla and de Villiers are the 2 guys in our top order that have batted in India under test conditions before. Van Zyl, Alga, Dumley is another guy that's batted, but 4 of the top 7 haven't played a test match in India before, and they would have learned a great deal over these last couple of innings. And look, there's still a lot of cricket to play. We're not a side that panics easily. We know we've got quality within our group. We know that a guy like Hashim's 1 innings away from getting a big score. Faf's 1 innings away from getting a big score. So we've just got to keep doing the basics well and keep working really hard at our sessions, and hopefully our hard work will get rewarded at some stage.